Just perhaps first and foremost, an injury update. You had a couple of guys with HIAs. Tom not there, but good news with Brett Cameron.
Yeah, really positive, obviously, with Brett. He's progressing really well in terms of his form, so that's a positive. But yeah, unfortunately, Tom Sanders had a concussion during that Manawatu game. So he won't return to play until he's completed the normal concussion protocols.
I guess it's a how long is a piece of string scenario, but how optimistic are you rehabbing him for the weekend then, Sunday?
Is that Tom?
Tom, yeah.
Always remain optimistic, but again, that'll be subject to how well he progresses through that return to play protocol process.
Yeah. Nathan Vella was another one with a question mark around the toe?
To my knowledge, Nathan Vella's he's come through fine.
As good as
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Luke Romano? I see he wasn't considered for the All Blacks due to a calf. What's the go with him?
Yeah, so Luke had a tight calf muscle after the game. So at this stage, the focus for Luke is just to progress his training as best as he can throughout this week, and then hopefully we can get him back out there as soon as we can. But at this point, I'm not in a position to put any timelines on that.
Not even for Sunday?
Pretty similar to my previous comment, optimistic. He's another player that's been hugely influential for us, and in terms of leading the way. So yeah, hopefully get him back sooner rather than later.
A month into the season now, is it sort of the stage where you sort of demand some cohesiveness and that more complete performance? Yeah,
it's obviously really challenging to achieve that cohesiveness at the start with the limited preparation time. But yeah, that's a fair comment. At this point of the season, would expect that the players are taking the learnings out of the games and we're getting some growth out of those areas. But yeah, hey, look, what we often find is what you see at the start of a season in terms of how your team functions tends to be something quite different at the end.
North Harbour, they're another quite a combative side, so it's going to be easy to do that up there, is it?
Yeah, look, they've got a big forward pick. They're abrasive. They'll be looking to get them going forward. I'm sure they'll be game line focused. So again, just mindset-wise, we're going to have to make sure that we turn up with the right mindset and just make sure that we're winning our collisions, preventing them from going forward, and just matching them physically. Because if they get a roll on, then they've certainly got some capable drivers in their team in the two Brins at 9 and 10. And obviously there's some genuine threats out wider as well, in the likes of Stevenson and Davida Lee and Matt Duffy. Yeah.
North Harbour and Auckland within 4 days or so each other. The schedule makers weren't too kind, were they?
Hey, look, it's I don't think there's any easy route for any of the teams with the Storm Week. It's a genuine challenge for everybody in some form. So yeah, look, big focus for us at the moment. It's just one game at a time. I don't think you can afford to look too far ahead. But yeah, no doubt, we got two really challenging games coming up. Obviously, Auckland's in good form this year so far, but yeah, we're not looking past North Harbour at this point.
It's so hard though, isn't it, the Storm? I mean, just looking at history, any side getting through 100% intact on the right side of the ledger results-wise, what's the magic bullet? You've been through it, you've seen it all. What do you do differently this time around?
I think just having a well-organised plan is key in terms of how you use your players. So yeah, obviously having good depth can help with that in terms of achieving your 3 from 3 in terms of results. So I think just being organised and yeah, probably a little bit of good luck. It doesn't hurt either.
You got 3 debutants on the bench potentially. So that was part of the strategy to pull them in for this one.
Well, obviously with Luke having to withdraw due to his tight calf, and with Tom not being available, Greg Pleasance-Tate's also he pulled up with a tight neck after that Manawatu game as well. So hey, look, we lose some pretty valuable experience with those guys not being available, but on the flip side, it presents a pretty exciting and fantastic opportunity for for those younger players to play their first Mitre Cup game for Canterbury.
Joe mentioned the other day that Braden, perhaps all going well, might be good for Sunday in the centres. How's he tracking at the moment with the hamstring?
Yeah, we're pretty optimistic that Braden will be out there soon as well. Best case scenario, all going well, hopefully he's available for the Auckland game. Yeah.